Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss, and that one a tough loss too. They ended down only 3 points.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at point. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night. Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Sohan, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now, Sohan battles through traffic and lays it in. Sohan's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the paint is Sohan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside.
Murray against DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Now, Sohan. Levine finds DiVincenzo. Sohan with the ball. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. Sohan's got his third basket of the night right there. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Here's Levine. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
A different look for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Aiden Watson comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Here's Westbrook. Miller grabs the miss. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Pass to Podziemski. Off target from three-point range. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Watson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Jordan against Clark. Anunoby right side. Lets it go with a three. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Anunoby.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Westbrook drives in. The layup off target. Beasley outside. Anunoby kicks to Miller. Fires top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Murray. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Clark finds Beasley. Here's Miller. Beyond the arc. And Malik Beasley with the three.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
14, and that does it for the first quarter.
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Paul George is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3. Again, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach? Jeremy Sohan. He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The amazing Nikola Jokic. Dan, how fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. The Nuggets trail by 7. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And it's Jokic missing. And here comes the break. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 7 now in this quarter.
And when Sohan puts it all together like this, he's a special player. Good to see him seeking out his offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he comes up with the deuce. Sohan's got 15.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Inside is Jokic territory.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's Sohan. Out of the rafters, he puts it in.
Are you kidding me?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Westbrook passes to Brown. Here's Jokic. Good D by Lopez.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And it's Sohan missing. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by LaVine. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
On the wing, LaVine. Lopez inside. He's against Jokic. Can't connect from short range. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Off target with his three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Lopez finds George. And Levine puts up a deep three. No good on the three. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Brown. Here's Jokic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw, good.
Jokic for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. There's Miller with the three. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 14.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They went such a groove that entire
And that's a wrap for our...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Paul George. Levine is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Sohan in a power forward position. And Lopez gets it to go.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at point guard. You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Jamal.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that one.
Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Sohan. Trains it from 9 feet away. Sohan's got 26 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Sohan. That one falls. He has 28 points for the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Nuggets trail by 16. In the corner, it's Gordon. A three-pointer, no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And that one drops.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Denver calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Denver making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Westbrook can't get it to go. Now, here's Anunoby. He's covered by Watson. And here's Miller outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Westbrook, 2 points. That one goes.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Here's Podziemski. Offline with his three. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 19. And it's Murray with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Passes it to Gordon. Now, here's Watson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Rocket 6. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Miller. Anunoby outside. Fires from the... And it's the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And as we end the third quarter, and while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Brandon Podziemski. OG Anunoby is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Miller in a shooting guard. Count that bucket.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Murray. Now the pass to Jokic. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Murray. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. And it's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Kicks it to Miller. Pass to Clark. Now Moody. Anunoby outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clark. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And Watson slams it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Quarters check in for Denver. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's so much Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Jamal Murray at the line for 2.
And so Murray nails both of them. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Pass to Sohan. Gordon with the defensive effort. Good on the shot. Sohan's got 30 points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Rebound by Sohan. We're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Lays it up off the glass. Sohan's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you have to appreciate the tenacity that Sohan plays with. He's a workhorse.
Murray, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Levine passes to Lopez. Over Jokic. Lopez, no luck. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. It's an 18-point game. Here's Brown. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Over to the wing. The drive by Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And I love when Lopez attacks like this, putting his size and long strides to great use there.
Passes to Jokic. There's the three. It's good from long range.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sohan inside, defended by Gordon, and it's Sohan missing. Here's Porter, connects in the foul line jumper.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's Lopez. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy,